talk about perpendicular bisectors on triangles. Now remember, perpendicular means that we're dealing with a right angle. Bisector means that we're dealing with something that's been divided into two equal pieces or cut in half. So we are given that this is perpendicular. See the right angle right here, and it's bisected because each of these parts are equal. We want to find the measure of y of wy. Okay, so w to y is from here to here. Now we know this part's 10, so we know this part's 10. So 10 plus 10 together makes 20. Sorry. Okay, let's try this again. We want to find the length of A to D. Okay, A to D is congruent to from D to C, which is 18. So this is also 18. Excellent. Okay, let's talk about this. We want to find the length of Q to T. Okay, Q to T is from here to here. Now, I noticed that this is an isosceles triangle. Whenever you're dealing with an isosceles triangle, you know that when cut by a perpendicular line that starts at your vertex angle and goes through your base side, that is a perpendicular bisector. So we actually know that this side is congruent to this side. So if we know two things are congruent, we know that they're the same, so we can set them equal to each other. 7a plus 8 equals 5a plus 14. Okay, let's go ahead and minus 5a from each side. Minus 8 from each side. We get 2a equals 6. Divide by 2. And a is equal to, why is it stopped writing? If I change color, it'll write again. A is equal to 3. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, now if we look at this, the same thing that was true about our last problem is true about this problem, except these two being congruent and this being a perpendicular bisector establishes these two sides as congruent. So that means if they're congruent, I can set them equal to each other. So I get 7x plus 12 equals 9x minus 8. So I'm going to go ahead and minus 7x. I'm always minusing the smaller number. That's just a stylistic choice. I like to keep my variables positive. So I have 12, and that is equal to 2x minus 8. So I'll go ahead and add 8 to each side. I'll get 2x is equal to, what's 12 plus 8? 20. So I'll divide by 2. I'll divide by 2. 10 is equal to x. Okay, let's go ahead and scroll down. Oh, I guess I don't have to scroll down too far. Let's do our last example here. Now we have the same situation. We have two things that are equal. We're going to set them equal to each other. Oh, I guess on all of these problems, I might have been skipping something. I found the value of x on this last problem. Does that mean I found the value of x to y? No, I need to make one final step. I need to plug in that. So I've got 10 times 9 minus 8, giving me 82. And 82 is from x to y. I guess always make sure you're answering the question that you're being asked. Okay, so on this one, once I find a, I'm going to have to plug that back in here to find NO. So I know 8a plus 2 equals 9a minus 9. I'll go ahead and minus 8a from each side. I'll have 2 is equal to 1a minus 9. plus 90 each side. And I've got 11 is equal to 1a, which is the same thing as a. I was just keeping the one around to point that out. Whenever you have 1a, you have the value of a. So I'm going to take that 11, I'm going to plug it in here. I'll have 9 times 11 minus 9. That's going to give me 90. 90 is my answer. Good luck on Get More Math.